How's it going, guys? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band Kreator entitled Phantom Antichrist. This is released on Nuclear Blast Records. Now, Kreator really need no introduction if you've been into this band for the longest time, but just in case you're not too familiar with them, they're based out of Essen, Germany. And really, this band is one of the most well-known, well-respected, legendary thrash bands to come out of Germany. I mean, amongst bands like Sodom, Destruction, Exhumer, Tankard, Kreator are one of those thrash metal bands that really just stamped a thumbprint in the legacy of metal and everything else around it. I mean, such a deep, expansive discography and so many memorable albums and songs. I mean, albums like the first two records, Endless Pain and Pleasure to Kill, just absolutely amazing masterworks of thrash, to more later albums like Extreme Aggression and Coma of Souls. Coma of Souls being one of my personal favorite Kreator albums and really one of their best in my opinion. Even to the later 2000s work, where they maintain that thrash sound that they're best known for, but they added a little bit of a melodic tinge to it. That's a sound that some hardcore fans really aren't that much into, but for me, I think it sounds really good with them. I've always liked any kind of sound that Kreator have made, including their last couple of releases, Enemy of God and Hordes of Chaos. I mean, Hordes of Chaos was a fun listen. Even that music video for Hordes of Chaos, that was such a blast. But now 3 years later, we get to 2012, and we get their 13th full length, if I'm not mistaken, Phantom Antichrist. It's 10 tracks, and it runs about 45 minutes in length. And it starts off with this really ominous intro called Mars Mantra. Mars Mantra, excuse me. It starts off very ominous. You can hear that spoken word stuff going on. And then once you lead right on into the title track, you get into the classic Kreator sound that you best know them for. And in all honesty, I think this is probably one of their best, most recent works. This really does blow their last several releases out of the water in terms of the way that it sounds and the way that everything is structured. Guitar-wise, it's your usual Kreator guitar. Very, very catchy, melodic at times, but the riffs are very, very heavy, very crunchy. Just the way that the leads sound, just the way that the solos sound. There's a lot of attention to detail in the solo work. Even on tracks like Death to the World and From Flood into Fire, just the way the guitars sound, just the fast speed of everything just really just makes your jaw drop. It's just amazing. I really love what I hear. Bass-wise, the bass is good. I would have liked for it to have been just turned up just a little bit, but really, in all honesty, it does accompany the guitar very well, because this is a guitar-driven kind of an album. It really does suit very well. It's a nicely done bass performance, either way. Drum-wise, Venter is a champ. He has been really one of the driving forces behind this band, and really his drumming is just as top-notch as it can be. I'm really loving the intensity in the thrash beats, the rock beats, the drum fills. I'm loving the way that they sound. Just the fast double bass. Yeah, just your usual kind of thrash drumming, but Venter knows how to make it work. He knows how to make it sound spectacular, and he knows how to make it his own. That's his signature kind of style, and it just sounds great. And we get to the vocals. Millet's vocals have more of a dominant sneer than in previous albums past, and really, on Phantom Antichrist, it's no different. He really does show his mettle, and really just shows you why he's such a good vocalist and such a good lyric writer and songwriter. Lyric writer, excuse me, because he's the front man. And he writes music too because he plays guitar, whatever. But, oh, whatever. Yeah, Millet does amazing work here, and I love his intensity, his rage, his sneer, his growl, even to the moments where he verges off into more of a melodic kind of a singing. It's kind of different and nothing really I've never heard before. It's pretty good, but honestly, I will pick his sneering growls any day of the week over melodic singing. But it's a really strong vocal performance from Millet. I really love it. Um, so overall, like I said, I feel this is one of Kreator's best works in quite a long time. Um, really does blow away everything this band has put out within the past maybe 10 years or so. Very, very cohesive, very good music, very good songwriting and lyric writing. Just Kreator knowing what they're doing and getting the job done. This is probably another really solid release as far as thrash goes in 2012. Do I think it's the best thrash release of this year? I really can't say yes to that right now because albums like Aura Noir and Necromanthean are really the ones that are sneaking up on this one. But I don't know. This will grow on me with time because it's a really good record. So if you're a fan of Kreator, if you really weren't digging their current sound, I would say give Phantom Antichrist a try. It's definitely worth at least a try. Otherwise, I guess just stick with their first 6 albums because really those are the stuff of legend. But I really love this album. It's awesome. So out of the 10 tracks, some of my favorites include the title track, Death to the World, very catchy song. From Flood into Fire, it starts off pretty melodic and slow, then just heads straight up into the thrash. United in Hate, really good use of acoustic guitar. I forgot to mention that earlier. Some really good acoustic guitar work going on here. And Your Heaven, My Hell, really awesome tracks. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is Phantom Antichrist by Kreator. This is released on Nuclear Blast Records. Check this out, and this gets a strong 8.5 out of 10. Awesome album from really one of the pioneering bands of German thrash metal. Kreator are awesome. This album is awesome. So I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until the next time, Armijo out.